So, welcome to Florida day 16. I hope Alistair's not with me again, he's not feeling too good, so I'm going out to the parks by myself because if you're in Disney, what are you gonna do? I ain't staying in the room all day. Plus, I'm really lucky I still have friends out here from when I used to be a cast member. So I'm meeting up with one of my good friends later on today to go and play in EPCOT. Now, I don't know if you can see me. I'm going to try and do some sneaky filming. But sort of behind me, around about there is gondolas now on the Skyride system. We can't see them, they're all covered up. They arrived about 2 days ago. One of our bus drivers pointed them out as we were leaving the resort. And it's just really cool at the minute because there's quite a lot of refurbishment going on here, and it's changing from day to day. You know, we'll be here 3 weeks in total, and it's amazing how much has already changed. So I know I don't really want to come back next year because I've been here 2 years in a row and I go somewhere else, but there's always something new and something different, and that's what I love about Disney. You know, that's what Walt's passion was. It was the fact that he built this place because it would hold dreams for years to come, and that's exactly what Disney does, and it's what I love about it. So I'm heading over to EPCOT even, so we'll see what we get up to today, and I'll keep filming as I go, hopefully. See you in a bit, guys. That is how much rain we had that other day when we got absolutely soaked at Hollywood Studios. Got more bits of refurb going on here. We don't really know what these piles of sand have been used for, but they keep disappearing. And this is our bus stop today, which nobody other than me is here. Hopefully the bus from EPCOT is just around the corner and I can be on my merry little way. See you in a bit. So welcome to EPCOT. As you can see behind me, it's the lovely Spaceship Earth. So I'm here by myself, as I said when I was at the bus stop, because Alistair's not feeling too well. Now I'm quite confident in walking around the parks, playing in the parks, going on rides, going to see shows, pretty much doing anything, including eating, all by myself. I've been doing that since I was a CP here as a cast member. I find it really easy, probably because, like I say, I've done it for a number of years now, but I understand that some people might find it quite intimidating and a little bit, I don't know, maybe feel a bit anxious about it. So EPCOT is a great park to start out in going solo if it's something that you want to try. You kind of just blend in, people really don't notice, and cast members are super nice and they'll happily talk to you. If you say you're a single person on a ride, they don't look at you funny, they just put you on, they're not really bothered. Speaking from experience as a cast member loading rides, you really just don't even notice. It's so busy and it's so continuous that it's just another person, so you shouldn't really feel awkward or anything like that because nobody's going to think anything different of you. But if, for example, you feel like rides is a bit too much to start off with, EPCOT's your perfect place because you've got World Showcase, so you can just walk around all the different countries, and you can shop and you can try foods. There's something like Festival of the Arts on as well, or when it's Flower and Garden or Food and Wine, you've got extra food, you've got extra wine there to taste. Flower and Garden is all extra pictures with all the flowers making beautiful Disney magic, shall we say. So, you know, you really got plenty to do even if you don't want to go on the rides. But the rides here as well, Spaceship Earth is a great example. You know, it's continuously moving, so you just kind of jump on and people are just kind of waving you on, so they won't even notice that you're by yourself. Sometimes people will even think you're part of a group of three, I think. So, you know, it's 2 to a row, you sit by yourself, nobody bats an eyelid. But I understand that people can feel anxious and a bit awkward when they do it for the first time. But if I can give you a little bit of confidence today with me going around by myself, then thumbs up, guys. Because it's quite a nice thing to do, you know, you're doing exactly what you want, you're going at your own pace, it's kind of cool. So like I say, I think EPCOT is a great park to start out in doing it if it's something that you're wanting to try and you're maybe a little bit anxious about it. As I say, World Showcase is a great place to start, but I'm going to go meet some characters, I think, and also have a bit of a walk around, do some rides and things like that too. So I'll try and film as we go. I am very lucky I've got Jen coming to see me in an hour or so, so I'm not completely by myself all day. But the other day when I went out to Hollywood Studios, I was out from like lunchtime till after Fantasmic by myself, and it really didn't bother me. It's quite nice, you know, put your phone away or film and do some photos and things like that, but it's just nice to get away and just have some peace of mind, peace and quiet, and just explore and enjoy Disney magic in your own way. So that's what I'm going to do right now, so let's go! Oh my gosh, it's tangled.
It's got all wet though from the rain. Look, see it right here?
So during the Festival of the Arts, you've got guys who come and paint chalk paintings every day. They do it all the time, and they're so talented. They just sort of like sit here and paint. I cannot draw or paint to save my life, so I think they're very talented. And there's one just down here that I'm going to show you because it's got Mickey Mouse on it, and I love Mickey. So you might. There he is, that's Mickey Mouse. There you go. I don't know what I look like on the screen at the minute, but yeah, Mickey. And then you've got some actual like proper art. I don't know who she's meant to be. If you're maybe into art, that's kind of it. I like art to a certain extent, but I don't know a lot about it. I did some stuff on when I did like university. I had to write about art, but in relation to theatre. So, and I love this. He's a sloth. And I just like sloths because of Zootopia, where it's like, what do you call a three-humped camel? I find that really funny, and I just think that character of, what's his name? Flash 100-yard dash is amazing. So there's some of the newer ones coming up here. You can tell they're newer because the chalk's still in really good nick. These ones behind me have kind of started to wash away a little bit. So I'm going to spin the camera around and show you what's been done today, because it's all good fun. Why?
If I go get the balloon, I can just hide the balloon.
And look, we got Pluto!
Oh,
The first dog in space. Probably not true, but hey. And here's Minnie. That's a really nice Minnie. Look, she's in the moon and she has her bow on still. She's not rocking the dots though. So we're inside that building that I was talking about. Sorry, I have to try and look in the camera and I keep looking at myself. That I was showing you outside a minute ago, and what they're doing is they're doing like an art class in here at the moment. So they're teaching how to draw Donald, I think. It's a really cool idea, and I just wish that they'd utilise this building a little bit more than just when they're doing like Festival of the Arts or Food and Wine. So let's have a look and see if we can get some sneaky peeks on what's going on. They've also got the Figment white chocolate thing that I'm going to try in a minute, so we'll film some of that. And they've got a little shop in here too, so I'm going to film around and show you guys what's going on. So this is the Festival of the Arts pass holders merch, the annual pass holders. I really love this. I mean, if I was an annual pass holder, I'd totally buy it. And they have little coasters too, and because I drink so much tea, it would be wise for me to have such a thing in my life, I feel. And as always, we got Figment, who is kicking ass and heading up this wonderful festival. I love this print as well that they've done this year. I think it is absolutely stunning. Really captures Illuminations. And it's going! Illuminations is going to leave EPCOT. That's incredible. I cannot believe it. I also am a big fan of this mug. And this Mickey. I feel like he's very artsy. Festival of the Artsy. But this mug is just super cute. And you get a spoon with a Figment on it. What more could you want from life? This is our little artsy class. She doesn't actually seem to be talking anyone through it at the moment, but I'm guessing she's going to do that in a little while. Thank you. Oh my god, look at this. This is so cool. It's not just a puzzle, I get to paint it and decorate it too. And this is going to be really hard to film. I'm going to bring it out here and try and do some cool photos. Like, this is where we are, the other side. So I made my Figment puzzle, and now I get to paint it. Oh, that doesn't really work.
Everyone to the third Festival of the Arts. My name is Janet.
Oh, it's not as easy as it looks.
Are you guys having a good time? Yeah. Are you ready to draw? Yeah. Okay, we're going to draw Pooh Bear.
Ooh, we're going to draw Pooh Bear in the background.
Pooh Bear is two circles joined together, and that's how we're going to form his head. Okay, we're going to draw very lightly, and those lines are going to blend into your drawing. Okay, ready to go?
I painted a little bit.
In order to make a perfect circle, we're drawing above the paper, and then we're bringing our pencil down.
And one here.
When you bring your pencil down, you're going to get a perfect circle.
One there. I'm gonna like pixie dust it. And that's one of my pigment. Doesn't he look beautiful? I don't think I did very well, but let's try it.
Now a second circle.
It's amazing.
Right.
And I think this is cute. I'm not an Alice in Wonderland fan. The fact that she has like a little bottle with her, I think is adorable. The Tinker's one as well. God, I've not seen that before. She's got a bottle of pixie dust. I'm a massive Tinkerbell fan. I don't like slutty Tinkerbell, and I don't like feisty Tinkerbell. I like Tinkerbell in the fact that when like Walt did his TV program, she was the one that was on there, like, and she made the magic. And I don't think that she should be able to talk, because Tinkerbell doesn't talk. She has bell sounds that Peter Pan can understand, but not the majority of us. So it does upset me a little bit now that you can meet Tinkerbell, although hypocritically I have done it. So I'm probably not really one to talk. Anyway, I double back on myself, and we're heading over to Journey into Imagination, because I quite like that ride. I love a little bit of Figment in my life. So that's where we're heading. Actually, we had our white chocolate Figment thing. He inspired me, so I figured we'd walk on over here. So we're heading into Journey into Imagination.
Welcome to our special drive-through open house.
Very exciting. So that was a Journey into Imagination. I love all the footprints of Figment on the wall as if we're following him. And he's saying, look, welcome to Imagination Works. Can we get it? There we go. So we managed to bump into my friend as well then. She was just coming out of the break room when I was in the queue line, so that was really nice to see somebody that I know. It's one of my favourite things actually, because I still love coming into Disney and seeing people who made magic when I made magic, so that makes me feel really special. So I'm in the Imagination Works now. I'm going to play a little bit because I didn't when Alistair was with me. But I wrote that all by myself, nobody even batted an eyelid, so there you go. But look, this is Figment, and if you conduct your arms, he's going to make music, so let's do it backwards. Magic. I don't know what other games they have in here. There used to be a really cool one where you could take your picture and send it home as like an email. I used to love doing that. When I worked here, I used to come and do that and send emails home to my mum and dad to let them know that I was okay and having fun. So that was always cool, but they don't do that anymore for some reason. Instead, they now I think have make your own Figment. Yeah, very exciting. I might do that. Skip it. I'm gonna make a Figment. Yes, I'm gonna make Figment. Ooh. If we can get it to work. I don't think it wants to play. Try that. Oh, there we go. Get started. Yeah, we want to get started. That took a while. It's actually not as easy to think. There we go. I got this now. I got it. I'm going to make it a girl Figment. Oh, let's do this one. She looks like a cutie. Yes, she does. She doesn't have ears though. That was maybe a bit of a weird choice. Let's go. And one more. Not that one. No. This one. She's a fancy lady. No, she needs normal ones. There we go. Purple potion wings. Oh, yes, let's go with that one, I think. And she's saying purple, the purple potion, and I also like purple potion. Oh no, we need to name the Figment. What are we going to call it? Let's call it. Let's call it Tara. typing. Okay, it's not letting me name my pigment, but I made one. Okay, I can't get it to name my pigment, so I think we are going to have to let it be. But I enjoyed doing that, that was good fun. I like making a pigment, and these are my well, I keep saying everything's my favourite thing. This is one of my favourite things. I love the fact that they put these up like pardon our pixie dust. They're very cute. Let's go see what's in this shop. See, at least when you're by yourself, you can look in shops and nobody bothers you. This one. I can never stand still, I must explore and experiment. I don't mind standing still sometimes, you know. It's not that bad. I love Inside Out. That is a cute t-shirt. I love Joy. I also really like Monsters Inc. They're very sweet. Big man ears. Ooh, what's over here? This is all pigment merch. I actually quite like the yellow tea, but it is white yellow. That is a cute little print. This is a very cute mug. And inside it says Figment EPCOT Center. Oh, I really like this mug. I just really like mugs. I could fill, I think, a room full of Disney mugs if I had the money to be able to purchase all the mugs that I want in my life. There's the Figments. And the Incredibles. So, we're in Club Cool, and we have milk. I think Alistair and I have done some of the posts on in here with all the different flavours that you can try. Very good fun, especially when you don't know what they're going to taste like. It's a bit of a laugh. Do it with someone else if you can. Although I am at the minute on a solo trip, I'm talking about being solo, but if you get to do it with someone else, it's good fun to watch each other's reactions to the different flavours. But been here by myself, I quickly wanted a very little drink, which you don't get a lot, but I just need something to wet my whistle, so picked my favourite one, which is like cherry cola, cherry aid, from Zimbabwe. So I'm having a quick drink and then I'm heading off again. So yeah, I went to go and see if I can meet Wreck-It Ralph and Penelope, since I didn't get to meet them the other day when we tried, but the queue's too long, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wander around a little bit more. But yeah, cheers guys. Actually quite bright here, so I apologise for the sunglasses, but I couldn't see without them. So this is where Alistair and I came the other day. We said it's quite a quiet spot, and it's a little bit busier today than what it was the other day, but it's still quite quiet. I actually came to use the restroom, which I did, and I walked, as I was walking through, I walked past this load of people right in the way where I'm trying to go on point. Just here, on the wall, there's like a timeline of all the different rides and when they came in, so I'm going to go and try and film that in a moment so that we've got that to show you, because it's really cute and I think it's really cool as well. I might be a little bit nerdy, but yeah, so this is what I kind of love about being out and about in the parks on your own, because I spotted that and now I'm able to take the time to go and read it. Whereas when you're with someone, particularly if you're trying to get through all the rides and everything, you can end up just going from ride to ride, and the day goes by so quick and you miss out on all these little details. So actually, spending the day in the park by yourself, you can find these little things, these little touches of magic, you know, things like hidden Mickeys and everything. And that reminds me, actually, I need to go and find my hidden Mickey in Tomorrowland on the floor, which is really difficult to find, but I love finding it because I know where it is and it makes it feel really special. So these little hints and tips for finding these little magical moments, for me, make Disney vacations extra magical. I understand if it's your first time, you might not want to do that you might be busy going through all the parks and getting on all the rides and everything, and that's completely understandable. But if you've been coming for years and years like I have, and you're looking for some things that are maybe a little bit different ways to spend your time, or you end up with one of you being poorly like Alistair is today, and so you end up in the parks by yourselves and you're really uncomfortable and not really sure on how to spend that time, things like this, like I say, no one knows I'm by myself, I'm just blending in, I'm all incognito, really cool, I'm down with the kids. I'm really not, I'm such a nerd, real little geek, but it's all good, I enjoy being a geek, I don't care. So I'm going to go over and film this wall now so you can see that, because like I say, so many little touches, so many magical details that sometimes get overlooked, and in these little areas where people don't really spend much time. Like I say, look how quiet it is. People are just using this as a bypass area, but it's a really nice place just to take 5 minutes out from all the mayhem of the parks, all the queues, all the hustle and bustle, and just cool off for 5 minutes, because man, it is hot today. You didn't think you'd hear me say that this holiday, did you? But I just did, and I was so excited. Okay, let's go and have a look at the wall. I'll stop in another week, I promise. I actually won't. I won't change at all, ever. I've been like this for too many years now, but you know, it's like that little giraffe saying, there's like a picture of a giraffe and it says, don't try to understand me, just love me. That's me. You gotta go with it. So this is like a timeline of Walt Disney World. I think it's really cool. Jen to come and meet me, so I'm still by myself, but I thought I would talk about one of my other favourite things to do when you're alone. Well, not necessarily even when you're on your own. You can do this pretty much any time when you're in Disney, and it's people watching. Now, I can't obviously go around and film people because they maybe don't want to be filmed. But it's great fun people watching, especially now at the minute, because you've got a lot of people who do Disney bounding. I find that really amazing. I've never done it, and I really think that I should. I think it'd be great fun to do, but I need somebody to do it with me, and Alistair is definitely not that person. But I would love to come up with and go shopping. Like, you must be able to find some really cool stuff at like Primark or whatever, quite cheaply. And then just dress up and have that Disney essence of a character, and you can see people doing it, and sometimes it's quite discreet, and I really like looking around and watching people, and it's just fun watching families, you know, especially people who are like maybe the first time they can see Mickey or something like that. It's really magical, or I find that really magical personally. Some people will find it really funny. You can see some outfits maybe are not to your cup of tea. That sounds really bitchy, but I think everybody does it, so. But like I say, I think people watching is a great activity that you can do and then kind of enjoy. Roundabout in Disney is a great place to do that. You'll see kids dressed as princesses and things like that. I used to love it when I worked here. Used to, when I was in Tomorrowland, they called them buckets. And it would be when there wasn't a position for you to go into on a certain ride or whatever, and you would go, and it would be about creating magical moments, I guess. And one of them, we used to have autograph books in the back, and you would go and take them out, and you would ask for kids' signatures. So you would see little kids dressed as you'd be like, oh my goodness, oh my Cinderella, oh I've been wanting to meet you all day, how are you? And then you'd get them to sign the autograph book. I always remember doing it to one little boy. He probably doesn't ever remember me doing it, but I always remember him. And he had a football shirt on. And I have no idea, I can't remember who the footballer was, but I called him by that name, and I was like, oh, I need your autograph. Like, look, I'm collecting autographs for Mickey Mouse, and he needed to be in it. And he was so embarrassed, but the parents thought it was really funny, and they made him do it. And I feel really bad for the kid, but he really got into it in the end, and he came up with an autograph for this football, whoever it was, and he signed it into the book. And you know, that was for Mickey, and I think that's really cute and really amazing. And Disney has loads of things like that, and you can see things like that happening all the time. You know, there's press members giving out stickers, there's pin trading to watch. I do love a good bit of pin trading, and I just think people watching is even more magical than the most magical place on Earth. So that's another one of my little tips. You know, if you're out and about in the parks by yourself, you can feel a little bit less lonely when you're people watching. Or I do anyway. And like I say, one of my favourite things at the minute is spotting people who are Disney bounding. And if you're wanting to go and get into Disney bounding, check it out on like Instagram and Facebook, and where people are kind of talking about it and everything. It's absolutely amazing, and there's some really great links there to be able to get outfits. And you can get them quite cheap too. You know, if you want to do Snow White, you just really need yellow, blue and red. And I can guarantee you, having worked at Primark, that they will have like a red tee, yellow tee, a blue tee and shorts and things like that. You could easily make that up and get a bit of ribbon in your hair. Bob's your uncle. All set to go Disney bounding. So Disney is really expensive, like my t-shirt. It's my new t-shirt. It says second star to right straight on to the morning. That's a really expensive t-shirt, but I needed it in my life, so I bought it. Whereas you can get some really good t-shirts, particularly Disney ones now, even at Primark for a really reasonable price. So check it all out. And there's a lot of other stores as well, Zara, H&M, they're all really getting into Disney, particularly with it being Mickey's 90th. So have a look around. If you don't want a Disney bound, but you want some Disney magic to your outfit, that is a great way to do it too. Okay, so Jen should be here anytime now, so I'm going to go and look out for her, and I'll maybe do some filming afterwards. We'll see if Alistair's joining me. If not, we'll continue flying solo in EPCOT, the place where every person comes out tired. I actually do know, however, that it stands for Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow, just proving my Disney wisdom there. See you later. So this is one of the photo booths that we've talked about in the past. Alistair is currently in, so you should be able to see him coming up on the screen in a minute doing his driving license pose, because we're at test track at EPCOT. So you can print here and your actual driving license, like it's showing there, or was showing there, or there he is. Or you can print, just send it on your Magic Band, so it comes up on My Disney Experience. So it takes 3 pictures. This is pose number 1, and you are displayed outside the booth, so it's always good fun to know that when you do these poses, people can see it. He's really boring. I was silly with mine. I stuck my tongue out and things, but he's just doing proper driving license poses. There you go. You put his tongue out for us. And in this one, normally you do 4 poses, and then it'll print it as like a strip if you want to pay to print it, which is $5, or it'll just save it to your Magic Band. On this one, you just pick one and it's going to save our driving licenses to our Magic Band, or it will print them out if you want to pay $5. So nice and easy. We're at test track, as you can see. Yeah, we did it. So yeah, we like the photo booths. The other ones are different. This one is like the one in the Magic Kingdom, which you can do at Autopia as well. But that's currently down for refurbishment, so you can't do that one, but you can do them all over. We did ours on the boardwalk, we've done it at the exit to Space Mountain. So yeah, check them out and have fun with those, because we enjoy doing that.
Ready for your favourite ride?
I love this ride. You like this ride too?
Yeah, it's classic. It just needs to be updated a little.
I love Judi Dench though. She was a great new addition. We didn't have Chloe.
I think it defaults to English. I hope. If not, it's going to be in Spanish.
Recording our knowledge on cold water. It's only one small problem. When we move, the recorded knowledge stays behind. Books make it easier
your future. Here in the future, your home in the city will be a smart home that automatically knows what you want, almost as soon as you do. Your closet will be like a personal stylist, picking outfits based on your preferences and what's on your calendar for the day. Now that's a smart look. Your smart home has everything organized to help you start your day. Don't worry, the world will literally be at your fingertips, because your home's information network lets you view your daily planner almost anywhere. And since you don't enjoy cleaning, robotic housekeepers will help you with your daily chores. The best part is, your smart home will know when it's time for you to leave, and it'll know what you need to take with you. Sometimes even before you do. Of course, your smart home has already booked you a ticket on the magnetic hover train, while you relax and enjoy a beautiful view of the future. Fortunately, in the future, this is never far away. The end. Or should I say the beginning of your future.
So here's to the next 30,000 years on Spaceship Earth. While no one knows for sure what we'll see or do, I do know it will be quite an adventure. An adventure that we'll take and make together. See you in the future.
So we're here at Festival of the Arts. We just got deconstructed Reuben sandwich.
I mean, I don't know what that is, but you know,
Corned
smells
beef
good.
with Thousand Island dressing, pickle, and something else.
cabbage.
I don't actually know what's in a Reuben because we're not American.
No, red cabbage and rye curl, whatever that is. So it looks really good and it smells even better. So we're giving that a whirl as we continue to eat our way around the world.
Yes.
And there's Spaceship Earth, just because it looks really pretty at night, in my opinion.
So the deconstructed ribbon was alright.
We forgot to take a picture though to Instagram, so sorry.
And we didn't want to walk up to someone else and ask them to Instagram their...
That was my suggestion, but he didn't take it very kindly.
Yeah. Although the guy did
what's
say that
that?
they've only had 5 all day.
Why is that?
It's flashing red. I'm not
What's
sure.
that?
Anyone know why the...
Oh, it's not.
Oh, it's stopped.
So the top right window, next to the one in the centre that's lit up, was just flashing all different kinds of colours, including a rainbow at one point. I don't know why.
Yeah. Maybe a light just failed.
Or a child has a laser of some sort.
Anyway, back to the food.
Food!
So that one was
Favourite
okay.
topic of conversation.
In an attempt to get rid of most of our dining plan credits,
We're doing
we're going to
quite
go
well
find
with
something
the
else
snacks,
now.
just not the meals. So if anybody wants a meal, come and ask us. We'll treat. We don't mind.
Although by the time this goes up, we won't be here,
sorry,
so
not sorry.
maybe next year. So we're here in merry old England, and we think this is just a festival of the arts. Just on the left of this window of the Lords and Ladies shop, you can see the rabbit from Robin Hood. I don't know its name, do you know its name? We'll call it White Bunny.
It's definitely not white bunny.
This is definitely not like the UK though, because it's still warm. And it's not covered in chewing gum everywhere. So just behind us here, where you would normally meet Alice,
Yeah.
you can hold Tinkerbell's lantern, or a lantern containing Tinkerbell, underneath the archway.
It's actually quite
At a
mean,
photo
really.
pass stand.
You shouldn't put Tinkerbell in the lantern.
Yeah, well, we did. And we did the photo.
Feel a bit
So we'll post
nasty
the photo
now.
in a bit. She trapped Tinkerbell. And down there you can see the dessert party for the EPCOT fireworks.
Illumination.
Oh, look at the sky. There's no stars at the moment. You could see stars earlier, but they've disappeared.
No, they're still there. They're just higher up than what you can see.
So we're in Morocco,
We are.
the back streets.
And it's just like the real life.
Except there's nobody here, and it doesn't smell.
I don't like Morocco in real life.
So another photo pass you can do is here in Morocco, where you get a colourful lantern to hold next to the fountain.
Yeah, but don't make the mistake that we did, which was hold it by like the string. Hold it from the bottom.
Yeah. We'll see, we'll put the
Looked
photo
awkward.
away. Another awkward photo pass photo.
Yeah! Because he loves me so much.
So So as part of the Festival of the Arts, they have different Broadway stars on each night.
This is apparently from Aladdin. I've not seen the musical in the West End, so I don't know.
But there's a lot of Aladdin signs, so we're assuming it's from Aladdin.
It's from Aladdin, but yeah, I've not seen it. I would like to see it. I've seen The Lion King in the West End and Beauty and the Beast when I was and I really want to see Frozen on Broadway.
Yeah, but it's coming to the UK probably.
Maybe.
Eventually.
Like The Little Mermaid never came.
Yeah,
Reflections of Earth.
Your last time watching Illuminations?
Maybe not. I might go one more time. No? It's sad. Like, but it's been a long time. It just needs something new. But I do love Illuminations.
Hopefully next time we come again to see the next one. Whatever it ends up being called.
Yeah, because I was really sad that Wishes left and I was like, I'm gonna hate it, and then I really loved it. So. Come on, Disney, you can do this.
So, we're off to find something to do for the next 2 hours since it's extra magic hours.
Oh, we might even stay up.
Yeah, maybe. Fiona's amazing singing there.
This is the House of Good Fortune, but it's closed. So it's not really our good fortune at all.
No.
Who is that?
It's one of the characters.
From what?
It's another random piece of artwork. No clue who this one is.
Oh,
Maybe it's from Mulan.
It's Mulan. It is. We really hope that you're enjoying our videos here. If you are, please like us so that you can see more of us.
Yeah. And on that note, make sure you click subscribe so that you get notified whenever we post a new video. Most of the content will be Disney, sometimes not. Till next time, bye.
Bye. I think it went out of focus.